Okay, here we are. Boy, I'm tired. But that's alright. Let's go ahead and see what we can get done today. So we got these 3 walls up last time. That's not 100%. We might need to adjust that a bit. Okay. So let's go ahead and the entrance here. And truth be told, what I'm probably going to do is just take the line work, this, maybe move it down this way. So let's go ahead and do that. We want it to be different as far as the coloring goes, though. So we're still going to want to go to UV editing. Select this wall. Select this. And unwrap project from view. So we still need to move this into place. I do wish I had a more consistent method of doing this. I know there is one, but I just haven't bothered looking into it. That big ol' gap there. How's it going, guys? Over on the phone side, I see. It's always annoying. It always takes a second to actually connect. And once again, my stupid internet is being dumb, so here's to hoping that that evens out. Hello, Pixel. Seems right now you're the only one here on the computer side, the desktop side. Okay, we're gonna call that good. Okay, so now we want to go to UV and export UV layout. This is wall entrance. Okay, so now let's go over here. And I'm going to go and move. Of course, it doesn't grab the right one. Why would it? There we go. I was talking to Pixel there, Jerfy. Which you should be able to see the messages of. Either way, it's good to see all of you. Okay, let's go here. Wall entrance. Okay, so we are here. We're actually gonna also open closet wall. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the line work from here. Go. We're actually gonna move this a touch. Lines a touch better. Okay. Let's see. The question is, do I want the door here? Probably just about. Maybe a little bit over. Let's try that. I'm not sure there, Jerfy. Is that even still a thing? If I seem out of it, it's because I am very tired. Long day at work and all that. Not a bad day or anything, but definitely took a lot out of me, that's for sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this as CSV file. Okay, now we can turn that off. I'm gonna make that here, from there. I'm actually gonna. That. I've got to turn off anti-aliasing. That is driving me crazy. There we go. Still getting some weird artifacting, but that'll do. All right, catch you later there, Shaker. Have a good one. Give that a shot. Okay. So that should do it. The color. Now let's go ahead and go up to paint. Grab a couple colors. Alright, catch you later there, Jerfy. Not that one. Okay, so there are 2 streams so that there's better chances of people coming across one or the other. Alright, catch you later. Let's see. Okay. try that. Right. Dang it. Let's try that. Well, let's give that a shot. Head back over here. Let's go to shading. This. Hey, what's up, Chickmunk? Not much, just working on a room in Blender. Which means going down. Wait. Here. Hello! Soapy. How you doing? Where are you? There you are. Take you and plug you in to base color. And then what I've started doing is go over to one of the other walls. Been messing around with this hue saturation value. Here. Put that into emission. Put color in there. And strength as I think it's 0.5, something like that. Okay. So there we go. Go back to layout. The room is there. If we turn on the lighting, so what we got? Yeah, it's kind of neat. Friend of mine recommended it, and it's been going well, actually. A lot of people have been finding the streams through that. Okay, so here we are now. Actually, for the fun of it, we can turn off just the wall and see what we can get here. So like I said, this kind of shadow cast was just for the fun of it, just to see if I could do it. And I can. But I'm probably not going to do that because, again, we're doing a sort of billboard effect. Oh, one thing I need to see about. So it looks like the line is a little high. Let's go back to UV editing and grab just this line here. I need to like free up this camera touch. We're gonna have it stretch up just a bit more. Good. There we are. I think that that's about right. Yeah. Okay. So there we are. Yeah. Just for the heck of it, let's check the other wall here. Oh, that's no longer correct. Which tells me, don't ask me how, but this line is off kilter. Let's try something. Will actually let me select the wall, please. I swear. Where is wall closet? There it is. Hello? It's because we're in edit mode. There we go. So that tells me that should be a straight line, though. That's really awkward. That isn't. So we're gonna have to here to here. here. Kind of look like an oil spill. Funny that you should mention that, because oil is the basis for the style of paint that's used. I actually didn't know that gouache was considered oil. Which is a little funny. So what I'm using is a gouache style paint. Maybe that's a little high. That's considerably high. All right, let's try this one now. The key is, though, that I'm going for that kind of washy, dream kind of feel. I might have to... Object. We gotta do that one. This is why you have consistent projecting. Why I'm kind of mad that I wasn't able to do a good, proper mode with that. So, wall window. Let's try this though. There we go. Okay, so that should be more or less aligned now. And we'll emphasize the black line on the floor here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and grab a projection of the floor. And now this one's going to be completely independent, so we can actually unload this image if I know how to do that. Six. There we are. Okay, let's see here. What do I feel like listening to, honestly? Kind of running out of music. I guess we can do... Can't do that. Probably can't do that anymore. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Now... I need a floor. Right. That. Right. Actually, hold on. Let's try... Okay, yeah, that'll do. That's perfect, actually. Actually, we do want it to be slightly brought in touch because we want more control over the line work. So let's go and do that. Select it. Start UV layout as just floor. And say export. And we can go back here. That over. Okay. Where's floor? Okay, so there it is. And just a reminder of what we're going for is in the bottom right corner of the screen. Let's see here. So I need to think about if this is the bottom projected in that fashion, then it would be up this way. So I may every time. Spell that wrong. Okay. All right. Brush density. Let's crank that up to 100 for now. Okay. Curved ruler. What in the world? I really wish my stupid pen wasn't acting up, man. That's driving me crazy. Why in the world are you doing that? My word. Let's do that, and then... that. Come on, man. Okay. And worst comes to worst, we just flip this whichever orientation at once. That should do it, though. Okay, let's go and turn those off. Yeah, let's turn that off. Okay, so now what we need is file open. Actually, I want to open up this one. Is that? Yep. Okay. File. Is that correct? It is. Okay, so. Oh, that was what I forgot to do. The other one, I was wondering why it wasn't reacting the way it should. I forgot to copy it. This is less dry. Let's grab it. Put a little paint down here. Down here. Let's see how this comes out. So quite a bit of blending to do anyhow. We need to do some projection sometime. We'll keep it simple for now, though. Okay. I should probably get some water here soon. Try to get this done. Alright, let's give that a shot. Okay, so back to Blender here. Bit of shading. I probably should detach the floor and ceiling, but whatever. As a matter of fact, I am. So let's go and do that. Layout. Turn that there. Edit mode, and separate by selection. There we go. Let's go to object mode here. This is just floor. to do hope the UV editing. Yep, maintain the UV editing. Shading. And here and grab png. That. You. Point 5. And yeah, that more or less is correct. Let's turn off the entrance wall. For the fun of it, let's turn off the ceiling as well. That way we can really get the right angle here. Hey, what's up, Evelyn? Chat and stuff is different. Yeah, yeah. This is a little bit different here. Actually, it looks like you're on the phone side of things. I'm actually streaming twice. Today we're kind of working on doing some fun stuff here. Recreating the room in Blender. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so now we just have to do the ceiling, which I don't have a design for the ceiling, but I have some ideas. The simplest being just kind of a tan. But let's go ahead and turn off the floor as well here. The nice thing is, like, the ceiling isn't seen all that much, so I just need some color on it. So, let's go ahead and so there it is projected, and we can simply just shrink it down a touch. Okay, so now UV layout, we want ceiling, export UV layout. Come back here, file open, ceiling. There you go. The amount of time that goes into a simple scene. Oh yeah, but the nice thing about this is once this is done, then her room is done, so I can use it as much as I want. In theory, like I'll have to get creative with like some of the props and stuff like that, but down the line. But for now. But yeah, even doing like Um, kind of these billboard style effects and stuff like that. It's a lot of work. So, in theory, she has one light. But, well, come to think, depending on how I want to do the light. I could make the light a prop. You'd beep an animated cooking show? Animated cooking show? I might have to do that at some point. Because I technically could. I mean, technically speaking, I could transmit my, like a VHS, like a camcorder. Just cook some ramen or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe one of these days. I still need to do a music stream. At some point. I really want to do that. Wanted to be a blender bro, but life got in the way. I made the donut though. Oh, nice. It looks very edible. Funny enough, I've not done the donut. I probably should, honestly, just to like do the basics and whatnot. But I so often just like I'm just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do and suffer for it because you know it's not the way to do it. But but yeah, as far as ramen broth, I actually do have a bunch of bones in my freezer right now. I need to get to. So I will be doing that soon. I've just been using stock as of late, though. Just generic old, boring old stock. Which does the trick. I have a bunch of salmon. I got a bunch of salmon from my uncle, and I need to use that. But the problem is that they're really big cuts. They're the kind of cut that you would like serve at like a banquet or something like that, you know? And it's like, shoot, I don't want to like. I don't want to like have leftover fish, you know? I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I don't know how to cut it because it's all frozen. Furikake? I'm not sure I'm familiar. But yeah, I do need to get to that though. I do need to start cooking salmon again. I do miss salmon. Salmon's very good. It's been a long time since I cooked it though, so I'm probably going to be really out of practice. Oh, but I have a wok now. I got a wok. When I was visiting some friends from a thrift store. It's like a nice like cast iron. But the problem is that what am I saying? No, it's been awesome. That thing's been so nice for like stir fry and cooking chicken, for ramen and whatnot. I really want to do orange chicken in it. I want to do some frying in it, deep frying for orange chicken. Which I have the chicken for. I need to do it. I need to just like, take a long weekend and do it at some point. I have like pretty much everything except for orange juice and a few other things. So I need to do that. Talking about Walks Brothers is the best, yeah. Oh, if I want to be a guest on the RNCs? Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, I'm always up for that kind of thing. Yeah. And I don't mind commenting on that. It sounds like fun. I've caught that a couple times now. It looks like it's a lot of fun. I just hope I wouldn't be like burnt out while on it. I don't know. I am, yes. Hey, what's up, Skylar? Good to see you. That was a really fun piece to do for Kahuna. I was really happy that he had me do that. It's so funny though, because like every time I start a new piece for someone, it's just like the hardest part is always starting it, right? You're probably familiar with that with music. I don't know, like, you know, I'm not super familiar with music process. Well, I know it a bit, but like when you have that commission on your hands, it's just like, oh boy, how am I gonna render this? And it's not until like a few hours in that it's like, okay, I know the technique, I know the flow, I know, like, I got this now, right? So it'll be a lot of work. I want to do it right. But yeah, so that'll be fun. It's chill time. Sounds like it, man. Yeah, no, I appreciate you reaching out for sure. Yeah, nah, doing big, like, kaiju, like, off in the distance kind of stuff is a lot of fun. It's kind of funny. I've been taking a break from that kind of stuff though as of late, because like, with like the Monster Kid stuff, much more mundane, which is a lot of fun as well. So. Yeah, they say variety's the spice of life. Yeah, all that question, that X factor, that kind of, and it's always especially like sketchy because like I always start with like a mock, right? And a mock is very like not meant to be anything like final, like at all. It's just to like, okay, this is like the basic premise, right? Oh yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be really cool. Whenever you get around to that, that'll be really fun. I still, man, like that piece really came together. I really like how that piece turned out. The fire, everything. That was super fun. Okay, we're just gonna go with this. Let's just see how this goes. So let's save just that, and that. There we go. All right. So shading. Yep, that's selected. New. The piece is rad. It happens. Like, there's so many things I've wanted to get around to. Like, oh my word, just. I mean, even stuff like this. Like, I was hoping to get to like at least get to the animation stuff by like halfway through this month, and we are well past that now. So I'll probably be working on this at the same time that I work on what am I doing? That I work on the next part of Blind King, which I'm really hoping goes smoothly, because that one's really starting to kind of take its toll a little bit on me. Just that's been a lot of work. Okay, so and then let's go with that. Okay, so let's go into layout. Whoa. Here. And turn on the lighting. Oh, there's no camera. That's right. Gotta tie it to a major release. Nice. Nice, that's sick. Okay. Okay, so here's where we're at. We have all the walls done. We have floor and ceiling done. Oh, actually, I do want to keep that ceiling on when we do that. Kind of reflects things a little bit. So yeah, so there we go. Okay, so what that means now is oh, nice. New mic and new mixing tricks and all that kind of stuff. Man, that is one thing I've never like wrapped my head around, is mixing and all that kind of stuff. I mean, composition in general. Like, I've never been great at composition. I can certainly play. Man, unfortunately that's there, but it should be covered up for the most part. You might need to adjust some things still. That's really weird that it did that. I'll have to double check that. I'm pretty sure that should be a straight line. EA production, yeah. Yeah, I just never got into that stuff. Actually, I have a good friend who does production and stuff like that, as well as a whole myriad of stuff. He actually helped me with the he's the one who helped me with the sound for the Blind King film, actually, which was really fun. Okay, so here comes kind of the tricky part. Is we have to take the furniture and figure out an effective way to kind of portray it in 2D. Alternatively, so I could do it that way, or I actually do a little bit of modeling, some really basic kind of modeling. I might actually have to do that. So we might actually do that. The nice thing is, if we're gonna do that, then it's gonna be like really basic modeling. It's gonna be really basic geometry. Everything else will be painted on, basically. Okay, and we'll just do this one. So the more I think about that, the more I like that idea. So we're actually gonna take the ceiling off, and we're just gonna work with these 3 walls here, and we'll turn off the plane and the light. Okay. So yeah, the more I think about that, the more invested in that idea I am. So we'll start with the bed, And the bed is going to be over here. And we actually can just so start with a new, not plane, new cube. Hello? Mesh or add cube. Oh, I'm in edit mode. No, we don't want to be in edit mode. We want to be in object mode, and we want to add a cube. There we are. Okay. So let's go ahead and raise you up. And this will just react with the light better this way. So, okay. Okay, and I'm actually going to use the pen here. Okay. I'm gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. But next kind of thing is we want to go to edit mode. We want to select these two faces. And we're gonna say extrude. Oh, come on. Or you're just gonna completely ignore me. There. Wait. That ain't right. The heck? Where's the properties for the tool? Hello? Oh, there it is. That's right. It's right here. We want to extrude, and we want X, Y. No, we want to cross the normals. Attributes. Hold on. Extrude individual. Alternatively, hold on. Let's just do something here. Stretch this out and stretch this out. Arm. And then we're going to take edge loops and we are going to come on. Right, hold on. That's yeah. Here and more or less. Let's do a bit more like this and this. Then we go to extrude and do lines. Just extrude up. Maybe not quite that high. It's interesting because we're gonna have to come on, man. For whatever reason, man, this pen is acting just so weird. Do we want that high or do we want a little higher? Try that. I mean, that's basically the model. Believe it or not. So let's go and put this into place. What's up, Wrangler? Good to see you. Happy to have you on board. Okay. Then we have the chest of drawers. Then we have the... Man, part of me really does want to do the flat look, though. Tell you what, we'll keep this, but let's just do the flat projection kind of thing. And we're gonna do a we're just gonna kind of decide on an angle. This may or this may not work. So new. Actually, yeah, we need a new image. And so basically what we're gonna do is, actually I'm gonna grab you. One of my favorite tools. And we're gonna kind of maybe a little flatter. Something. Let's try that. Let's go with that. But that talent wasn't Blender. Fair. Then again, I think the talent is overrated as is. Talent is just drive. If you do nothing with drive, then it's not doing you any good anyway. Turn that on. Turn all of that off. Okay, and now here's what we're gonna do. Is I'm gonna take you. And now I'm going to, in the corner, come on, man. Yeah. Bit of that. Man, I wish this thing wasn't acting out so much. You notice that, like, sometimes the line will randomly jump. I am not picking up my pen. It's really annoying. Okay. Which isn't good, because that could mean that the doggone Cintiq I have is going bad. It could be the pen, which, if anything is broken, I hope it's the pen. But I would really rather not have anything broken if I could help it. Thankfully, I did just get myself an iPad, so if things go really south, I can always just pivot over to that. Just in case, though, I'd rather not. It is a bit of a smaller screen. It's a whacking thing that's been a problem for years, really. Like, as in, like, a driver thing, or your unit is getting old kind of thing. Because one is just annoying, but in theory could be fixed. The other is a little bit of more of a worry. And it's a habit that's, like, just began, so... Truth be told, I might look into an XP pin for the next next thing. Just a driver thing. Okay. This track is cool. Let's see. That is Dope Mine. What was it? By Furomendo 2. I have ideas for that song. I wanna do some kind of like a motion background kind of thing with it. You've seen people have that problem with every program possible. It doesn't surprise me because, like, my word, like, drivers keep breaking everything, updates and crap. It's really ridiculous, to be honest. Heck, I just I have a what's called a Revelator IO24 PreSonus audio interface that everything's running through. And for the longest time, I've been fighting this issue where basically, so the way it works is I have audio coming in, right? Well, there's an audio jack on it as well for audio out, right? And that audio jack is fine. The unit is completely fine. In fact, this is a like brand new unit. I got it replaced, and basically what happens is that on the software side, the what's called universal control, which is PreSonus's software, it'll take audio in, like right now, you're hearing my voice and everything like that, but it won't send audio to the audio outs, aka the like headphone jack, for example. Which is really annoying when you plug your headphones in and you're not hearing anything. So the literal solution that I've found, I actually contacted like Sweetwater, and they contacted PreSonus, and what they said was, oh, try an older version. And sure enough, it looks like that's working. So, great job, guys. You broke your own software somehow. I'm just like, man. I will say though, the Sweetwater guys have been great. They've been really, really great to work with. So no issue on their end. They were super helpful. Good to see my face more clearly. A driver breaks it makes it really scuffed. Like the software itself is like really scuffed in a number of ways. Like it'll like glitch out and stuff like that. And one of the most annoying things that it does is it just won't put the audio out to the jacks unless I like finagle it and like change the sample rate and then change it back. Sometimes that'll kick it into gear and stuff like that. Like it was really annoying. It was really weird stuff like that. Thankfully, it does seem like the older version is more stable somehow. So I don't know. Maybe I should try that with my Cintiq drivers if it's a driver thing. Probably would. I remember it was so annoying a while back. There was a driver issue where I had to come on, revert versions. Is that actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I had to revert versions because it just straight up broke in Clip Studio Paint. It was, man, that was annoying. So yeah, no, I totally understand like the hesitance to update some people have. Like I have that as well, honestly. I still do for the most part, except for like Windows 10. I usually hold off on updating Windows 10 until I like don't hear anything like going catastrophically wrong, because that has happened. It's like, okay guys, I would really rather not beta test your product voluntarily. Almost never update. I mean, that's smart, honestly. Like it's annoying though, because like they don't just do a stability patch, right? It's like all this tacked on garbage, and for whatever reason they feel obligated to like change things that work. For a lot of companies, it's like, guys, for the love of all that's good, just stick to what works, please. Really annoying. Okay. So now we can delete these internal lines. I gotta say, I actually really like the look of these style of beds, the little like shelf sort of cubby beds. It's kind of fun playing around with that. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do the sheet now. Quite like that. And we're gonna do hello. That's awfully long for that size of a pillow. I might use, that'll do. It does look a little bit long, so we're actually going to trim this down. Which does mean we're going to need to redo some of the line work here for the right perspective. Okay, now let's go ahead and... Oh boy. Really that far off? Well, let's go ahead and do that then. Everything else should more or less be normal. I will say this Cintiq is getting... Oh, come on, I turned that off. Man, that's driving me crazy. That is very annoying. This Cintiq is definitely getting scuffed up. Like, I can't have glare on the screen because it'll just show me all my scratches. All right. Catch you later there, Evelyn. For Dunce Whisper. I'll keep you all posted. Let's try this again. Line work doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good. I've got to like draw more pillows. Pillows are kind of tricky. It's kind of funny. They have those soft edges to them. Makes them kind of hard to draw. Alright. Okay. Let's do that. And how many edges? Okay, it's split into thirds. I gotta remember how to split something into thirds. Give me a second. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So I'll show you a trick. Go down here. That. And then over here like that. And then I'll cut it in half. That, and then we measure that out so we can actually get rid of this. So this is how you get something into perfect thirds here, which can be useful. So now, okay, so we have halves so far, right? So let's find now half of that. Okay, so, oops, there that is. Come on. And 1/3 is the average between half and a quarter. So all we do is now. Yeah, no, I always, it takes me a minute to always remember, but then what you do, actually, I'm just going to get rid of this for clarity's sake. What you do then is you measure out from the quarter, and you measure out this way. So now you're averaging between half and a quarter. And there you go. That's 1/3, at least it should be. Yeah. So now that we have that, the next step is to, I think just, is it cut that in half? I think it's just cut this in half. Because, yeah, there should be, 2/3 is basically, or 1/3 is half of 2/3, and what we're left with is 2/3. Okay. So, and we'll test it here. So in theory, we shouldn't land on either of these lines with when we cut this in half. And we don't. There it is. That right there, that's 1/3. Now you're measuring with rulers like a chump. Yeah. But yeah, that's how you kind of average out to you find a third without a ruler. And there's other ways to like find it, but or to find like other measurements and whatnot. Yeah, kind of neat that you can do that. Algebra. And they always said that you wouldn't need math when you grow up. Okay, let's see. I also kind of low-key wanna see what happens if we do this. There we go. Let's try this. I think that should be fine. Either that or I just don't do that. But yeah, okay. So now we have ourselves a good little rule of thirds. And now what we need to do is we need to kind of separate these. We also, actually, I should have done this first. Come on. Okay, there we go. Let me check it real quick. Let's say equal division. Hold on. Q. What is Q? Yeah, it's probably right. I don't know. Okay, so now for the hardest part, which is back to the old format. Fun fact, back to both formats. Actually, not back, just doing both formats at the same time. Because that's what I've been doing. You just happen to always find yourself on the phone format before. Actually, you know what? Let's do that, and let's do that. Yep, both are live at the same time. More reach that way. It's actually pretty neat. Okay. And then... No, I won't be able to do that. How do I want to do this? Do I want to just do a half circle, or not half circle, but like figure, do like a big circle as a consistent arc? Technically, I could just squash it down. Let's do that, but we're gonna first that. Wait. Oops. Okay, I know how we're gonna do this. Nice and consistent. We're not going to worry about like depth on this part. This, that. Maybe we want a little bit more of an arc. And we'll just eyeball it. I mean, we could center it. I probably should. 1 second. There we go. That should be a bit more precise. Now that's curious. Oh, that's the other really cool thing about that method. Just call me insane. That's I didn't even think about this. So for example, right, let's say you have a square in perspective like this, that, you know, it's like, okay, well, even if you were to measure this with a ruler, you would not be able to find, let's see, you could, you actually wouldn't be able to find exact middle, I don't think, with a ruler. I mean, let's give it a shot here. Let's see what happens. And we'll say equal divisions. So if we were to do that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that would be right here then. Come on. Oh my gosh, okay. So you can see, okay, that's exactly our middle at, if we were to measure it, but that's not accurate. You can see that it's like, yeah, it's according to this line, right? It's the middle, but we're in perspective now. We have to take that into account. So that's where this technique actually comes in, is this will actually give you true middle, no matter where you are. This intersection will always show you where true middle is. And so you can actually cut things into third in perspective. So that's actually why you don't measure it using a ruler when you're doing art. Let's see here. So, and that's why it looks a little bit funky, because this is in perspective. So what that means is I just have to like eyeball this basically. think the arc will be the same. Maybe a little squish. So yeah, that's a really cool thing with that technique. Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. Now we know. There, roughly, give or take. So yeah, fun tricks. At about an hour and 45 minutes. I should. I probably will. Because that is a really neat little tip. And I'll probably combine it with me explaining it before. That's a really good call. Let me write that down. Really, I need to be doing more little bits, more and more. I need to... I need to write this down somewhere. I'll just throw it in the notes. Why not? What's the date? 9/19/2024. We're about an hour and 45 in. All right. Okay. I appreciate that. They're guilty. That's a good call. Okay. So let's go and grab you now. Touch. Come on. Oh, come on. Ugh. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go, and I'm just gonna delete this. Well, maybe not delete it, but like throw it away. There we go. Okay, So we got that now. I want to take a closer look at how I did this. Yeah, I did. It actually is more like this, which I like the idea of. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Actually, I do want to save it. I'm somewhat tempted to not. Well, we'll worry about that. Let's call this bed. Okay. And before we go any further with it, we're actually going to do a test render. Here's how we're going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this line arc. And we're going to see how this looks. And we'll do like the bed and stuff like that more, but for now. Let's just color that. Turn this off. And actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna that should all still be the same. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Let's go ahead and now render this out as a PNG. PNG. Okay. You heading out? All right. Catch you later there, Wrangler. Appreciate you stopping by. What time is it? We've been going for about 2 hours. Well, I'll probably do a bit more work here. I am quite tired. I don't know. I might. It's going to get interesting because, like, man, there's probably going to be stream days where I just do not feel like streaming because, I get home from work. And I'm really hoping that as my schedule changes, I'll have more energy around this time to work on stuff. But right now, man, like, it's quite a shift for me. And unfortunately, my sleep schedule has always been, let's go back to the layout here, has always been kind of, late. Okay. So let's say import images as planes, and we're going to want to take the bed. So import that. Lift that up, and we're going to want to flip it now. And actually 180 on this. Go. I might need to make this bigger. No, that's right. Okay. There we go. And let's go ahead and make it a touch bigger. How big is it? Like, oh, I see. I might need to make it a touch. Hold on, let's try something. Let's try something. I may need to make it longer. We can get it. I see. So let's go ahead and put the plane on, the ceiling on. Oh, I see. Oh, shoot. Come on. Edit. What do I want to do? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. That actually will work, I think. I'll need to kind of like reshape this a touch, make it a bit longer because right now it's a little too big, but rather it's a little too tall compared to its length. But I actually do like that effect. It gives it, you know, it's flat, but like that's kind of the charm of it. It's like a kind of a diorama kind of thing. So I need to do all the little props and whatnot, but I think that that'll actually work. Okay, I need to get some water. I will be right back. I'll put on some more music here. Oh, come on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I actually am very encouraged by this because what that means is now that actually might be. Let me put the spotlight on and see something. Let's try something here. I need to remember, so there is a way to make it so that you can catch light, but not have the object there. I guess I shouldn't have shortened it, huh? Dang. I might have to redo those. Depending. Might not have to, though. We'll see. Or alternatively, that is mostly the right proportion. You know that? Hold on. It might just be that the walls are shorter in this. So I could try shrinking down the walls. I'll worry about that later. For now, yeah, I might do that, but for now, I want to try something here. So there is a way, but we're gonna shrink this down a touch. There is, in theory, a way to make basically a shadow catcher. And a shadow catcher can make it so that, so if you notice, so this is catching the shadow, right? This bed frame. But we don't want the actual object. We want the object to be invisible. So let me, where would it be? Yeah, visibility here. There it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it'd be like that. Would the light... I wonder if I can somehow... diffuse, we don't want that, we don't want it with the camera. We want everything else. We might have to settle on that, which isn't bad. Actually, let me try... I wonder if I could somehow get that light to cast onto it. The cue, the camera, the diffuse. Yeah, the key would be actually back. Basically, the key is we want this light here. You can see. We want that light to remain. But I don't know if that's possible. It might be. But that would be kind of a cool, potentially a cool effect. It could also be kind of screwy though, because it's not going to be attached to the surface, so it may look like it's floating at the same time. So maybe we won't go with that. Okay. Let's turn off the spotlight real quick. Okay. Let me try moving the walls in slightly. Specifically these two. That might actually be a good thing to do. We'll go with that for now. Okay. So now let's go ahead and keep going with that. Okay, and we can keep this the same length. That'll be fine. Okay, so now. That's where all of her stuffed animals are, but a few books won't hurt. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, I do need to draw the back line. Boy, that's rather exaggerated. Maybe we don't do that. Force. That looks worse. I guess we'll do that. Oh, and I guess this one. So, gotta do the octopus. Okay. What are the other ones? We have the fish back there as well. Oh man, I gotta do the desk again with all the ivy. Man, why does ivy have to be popular for decorating? What else have we got in there? Got the little dragon. Put a little cow. Uh, There we go. Go with that. Actually, let's check this. Yeah, I like that better. So let's do this. Up. And smaller blocks. And then we do fit out more. You need to put the bunny and the pig. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. All right. All right. Okay. Actually, I might not want that DS there. Or totally brand not associated gamepad with two screens. I might actually want... not there, but for now, I'll just put it there. Come on. Oh, I gotta get a haircut. Hello, Maggie. How you do? Hope you're well. I'm alright. Pretty long day, but not a terrible day. I'm just glad that I'm getting quite a bit of work done here. I can show you, this is what we've got in Blender so far. So we're building the room in 3D so I can do some animating on it. And we're doing kind of like a diorama kind of thing. So that we can have a little bit of fun in 3D without being too invested. So that'll be fun. Actually, I want to turn off the lights. So just building the bed in it. I need to do the string lights, which will be kind of fun, actually. What time is it? 2:37. Okay, we can go for a little bit longer here. We can do her journal up here, her diary. By the way, I sent you something to take a look at. So, curious what you thought about it. No rush, of course. I am excited to get into that though. I think that'll be a pretty cool piece. Still thinking how to render it. I have ideas though. Now is Discord being the dumb? Oh no, there you go. Okay, sweet. Sick. All right, I'll take a look at that after work here. I'll have to really scrap together some time to really make that happen. Both the commissions that I'm working on. Ideally, what I really need to look into is the potential of getting Clipsio Paint for iPad. That way I can work more remotely. That would be nice. It's kind of funny, you know. A lot of the commissions I get are kind of setting me up for bad habits because you guys give me so much time. Not that I'm complaining. Just kind of funny. I'll have to be careful when I get a commission that actually is under the clock. Honestly, though, it seems like a lot of people are very patient with commissions. They understand that you can't rush it and stuff like that, so it's kind of nice. I've never felt like really pressured. I'm not crazy about that pillow. I might redraw that. Yeah, I'll worry about it later. I'll also do the design for the cover. Just a simple little two-tone. Use a teddy bear to block part of it. Not a bad idea. Actually, it probably wouldn't be a teddy bear. It'd probably be the little Corporal Kitty plushie. Oh shoot, I actually did forget to do that on the wall. I'll have to do the little like posters and stuff like that as well. But I can worry about that later. Okay. Now we gotta Gotta do the ivy. Here we go. What did I do with the ivy again? Oh yeah, it goes up over that. Maybe I'll have it just kind of trail down in this one. And I can put a little extra ivy on her bulletin board when I do it on the wall. Or I do just a little trail of ivy going up. I can do that as well. So we'll probably do that as well. Lines here. All right. Appreciate you coming by there, Insane. Always a pleasure. Have a good one, man. We'll have some more progress done for sure here in the next time this comes around. Well, yeah, making all the props, especially the bookshelf again, that's going to be a bit of work. But I should get it done quickly enough. The chest of drawers is going to be easy enough. The little chest here will be easy enough. Yeah, things will be easy enough. I just realized actually I'm gonna have to. So the way that I'm gonna have to think of the room is as everything being from the center. Okay. Um. So it's a good thing I did it that way. Yeah. Um. So I'll have to really think that through. That way it's all consistent, which is cool. Like no matter where I wind up, yeah, it'll be consistent. Cool. Okay. Well, I think about it. After I do the ivy, I might wrap up here. There's a bit more to do, but this will be good progress, actually. I'll have to paint it, of course. But... You know, it's really funny. I started The Blind King as a comic so that I would be able to do it faster and like really crank it out. But I go and start doing animated work and I have so much more kind of like cranking out, like artwork wise and stuff like that. Mostly because, man, the line work for this project is so much simpler. It's kind of insane. I do think that I'll be faster with this next part, though, for The Blind King. I hope so. Definitely gotten faster in general, that's for sure. What else is on there? Oh yeah, the CD player. Let's go ahead and put that up. Okay. Let's go and call it there. I guess for the fun of it, let's import the new version in. That. Okay, turn that off. Ah, I see. Ooh, don't do that. There we go. This is all temporary anyway, so it doesn't need to be perfect. But let's go ahead and see what that looks like. Exported as a PNG. Yes. Let's go back here. Shading. There you go. Okay. Yeah. I do quite like that. I actually really do quite like that. It's a little hard to see because of the samples and stuff like that, but like it'll come through, especially once it's painted. Okay. I'll just throw this in while I close up stream here. Yeah, no, this is basically turning out how I wanted it to, which is awesome. So we have a lot of furniture to do still. The desk over here. Actually, I want to make sure of something. I might actually take some screenshots. Yeah, and then we'll have to do the curtains as well. I may even push the window up. Maybe. But for now, that's that. Oh. Yeah. And actually, for the fun of it, let's try something here. Let's try giving this a bit more of like a orangish hue. Ooh. Hello. A nice little orange hue there. We'll have to like mess with the color a bit more. Just on the walls and everything like that. I really want to make the color like pop, so I think it's going to take maybe some post-processing or something like that, which is fine. But yeah, no, I do quite like how this is turning out. It basically has exactly the look I'm going for, which is that cool kind of diorama look. So, okay, well, either way, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It went for about 3 hours. What I'm gonna try to keep at about 3 hours per stream or so. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for joining. I will be back on Tuesday, hopefully, unless, something comes up or anything like that. But hopefully by then I'll have a bit more progress done on this. The bed done, maybe like the chest of drawers done, the desk started at least or something. I'll have to do the posters as well. Little pictures on the wall and everything like that. But yeah, no, I do quite like how this is turning out. So yeah, I'll be back one of these days, hopefully on Tuesday. And yeah, See you then. Have a good one all. And catch you later.